In the fall of 1937, at the age of 81, after midnight one night, Tesla left the Hotel New Yorker to make his regular commute to the cathedral and library to feed the pigeons. While crossing a street a couple of blocks from the hotel, Tesla was struck by a moving taxicab and was thrown to the ground. His back was severely wrenched and 3 of his ribs were broken in the accident. The full extent of his injuries was never known. Tesla refused to consult a doctor, an almost lifelong custom, and never fully recovered. On January 7, 1943, at the age of 86, Tesla died alone in room 3327 of the Hotel New Yorker. His body was found by maid Alice Monahan when she entered Tesla's room, ignoring the "Do Not Disturb" sign that Tesla had placed on his door 2 days earlier. Assistant Medical Examiner Wembley examined the body and ruled that the cause of death had been coronary thrombosis, a type of heart attack. In the later years of his life, Tesla faced financial difficulties, largely due to his eccentricity, failed business ventures, and his reluctance to profit from his inventions. He lived in relative obscurity and poverty, relying on loans and financial support from friends and admirers. Some speculate that the stress and strain of his financial situation may have contributed to his declining health. There are rumors and myths surrounding Tesla's involvement in secretive experiments, particularly in the realm of high-voltage electricity and wireless transmission of energy. Some theories suggest that Tesla may have been conducting experiments in his hotel room at the time of his death, which could have potentially exposed him to hazardous conditions or exacerbated his health problems. However, there is little concrete evidence to support these claims. In his later years, Tesla became increasingly isolated and withdrawn from society. He reportedly spent long hours alone in his hotel room, surrounded by pigeons, with whom he developed a deep affinity. The combination of physical isolation and emotional distress could have taken a toll on his overall well-being. One of the most significant controversies surrounding Tesla's death revolves around the fate of his papers and research. Tesla was known to keep meticulous notes and blueprints of his inventions and experiments. However, upon his death, the FBI and other government agencies seized many of his documents, leading to speculation that they contained potentially groundbreaking or sensitive information. Some conspiracy theories suggest that Tesla's work may have been suppressed or classified by the government due to its potential implications for national security. There are fringe theories that propose Tesla may have been assassinated. The assassination theories surrounding Nikola Tesla's death are primarily rooted in speculation and conjecture, often fueled by the mysterious circumstances surrounding his life and work. While there is no concrete evidence to support these theories, they persist as part of the lore surrounding Tesla's legacy. Nikola Tesla's inventions and ideas posed potential threats to established industries, particularly those reliant on traditional energy sources. His work on wireless energy transmission, for example, challenged the dominance of the burgeoning electrical utility industry, which was invested in centralized power generation and distribution systems. Some conspiracy theorists argue that powerful interests within these industries may have viewed Tesla as a threat to their profitability and sought to silence him. Tesla's visionary concepts, such as wireless transmission of energy and free global communication, were far ahead of their time. Some speculate that government agencies or corporate entities may have sought to suppress his work to maintain control over energy resources and telecommunications infrastructure. The fear of disruptive technologies undermining existing power structures could have provided a motive for clandestine actions against Tesla. There are unsubstantiated claims that Tesla was involved in secret military research projects, particularly during World War II. Some conspiracy theories suggest that his work on advanced weaponry or defense systems may have made him a target for elimination by foreign agents or rival governments. However, there is little credible evidence to support these assertions, and they remain speculative. Nikola Tesla had contentious relationships with several prominent figures in the scientific community, including Thomas Edison and Guglielmo Marconi. While these rivalries were primarily professional in nature, some conspiracy theorists speculate that personal animosities or vendettas may have escalated to the point of plotting against Tesla's life. However, there is scant evidence to suggest that any of Tesla's rivals were directly involved in his death. The notion of unconfirmed reports of inventions attributed to Nikola Tesla, particularly those with potential military applications, adds a layer of mystery and intrigue to his legacy. These reports often center around speculative and sometimes fantastical inventions that Tesla allegedly worked on but never publicly disclosed or fully realized. Perhaps the most infamous of Tesla's alleged inventions is the death ray, a weapon that purportedly had the capability to shoot down aircraft or destroy enemy targets from a distance using directed energy. Tesla himself hinted at such a device in interviews and writings, leading to speculation about its feasibility and potential ramifications. However, there is little concrete evidence to confirm the existence of a functional death ray device, and many historians regard it as more of a speculative concept than a realized invention. While Tesla did demonstrate the feasibility of wireless transmission of electrical energy over long distances, particularly through his experiments with the Wardenclyffe Tower, there are unconfirmed reports suggesting that he may have developed more advanced and efficient methods of wireless power transmission. Some speculate that Tesla envisioned a global network of wireless power transmission stations that could provide electricity to entire cities or even nations without the need for traditional power lines. However, these claims remain speculative, and there is limited evidence to support the existence of such advanced wireless energy technologies. There are persistent rumors and myths surrounding Tesla's alleged development of an earthquake machine or device capable of generating seismic disturbances. Proponents of this theory point to Tesla's interest in resonance and mechanical vibrations as evidence of his potential involvement in such a project. However, there is scant evidence to support the existence of a functional earthquake machine, and most scientists regard it as more of a speculative concept than a concrete invention. Some conspiracy theories and fringe sources suggest that Tesla may have developed a particle beam weapon capable of shooting down missiles or spacecraft. These theories often cite Tesla's experiments with high-voltage electrical discharges and his interest in particle physics as evidence of his involvement in such projects. However, there is little credible evidence to support the existence of a functional particle beam weapon developed by Tesla. It's important to approach these unconfirmed reports of inventions attributed to Tesla with skepticism and critical thinking. While Tesla was undoubtedly a visionary inventor with numerous groundbreaking contributions to science and technology, many of these speculative inventions remain unsubstantiated and exist primarily in the realm of conjecture and myth. Nonetheless, they contribute to the enigmatic aura surrounding Tesla's legacy and continue to captivate the imagination of enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists alike. While these controversies add intrigue to the narrative surrounding Tesla's death, it's essential to approach them with rely on verified historical accounts and evidence. The exact circumstances of Tesla's passing may never be fully elucidated, but his enduring legacy as a pioneering inventor and scientist continues to inspire generations of researchers and innovators. Nikola Tesla's passing remains shrouded in some mystery. His contributions to science and technology continue to be celebrated and revered to this day.